Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here and
Weatherman Brad.
Weatherman Brad.
Yeah.
It is July 23rd, 2016, Saturday evening. It is 5:01 p.m. And what is the weather like, Mr. Heide?
The current temperature is 89 whole degrees. A high today of 91, a low of 75. Real feel temperature 109 degrees. It's kind of cool this morning. When we got up, we were kind of sleepy heads and didn't get up until late. But it was kind of cool because the sun was shining bright and it was raining quite a bit.
Yeah, it was. So, yeah, it was really neat. That and something we're not used to is the sun shining while it's raining. And
in Wyoming, we'd see it up very rarely.
Once in a great while, yeah.
But more often, we'd see it sun shining and snowing.
Yeah, and if you haven't ever seen that, that's pretty cool too. Or when it freezes so hard that everything crystallizes, so it makes all the branches white and very heavy with crystals and stuff. It is very pretty. Yesterday we took our customary naps, and I reworked. I can't show you guys if you're friends with me on Facebook, or if you are on my Roving Gnome Mobile Zoo Facebook page. You saw that I reworked one of the bird pictures because I wasn't real happy with it. I softened the background, detailed out the bird more. What was it, pelican?
The one in flight?
Yeah.
Seagull.
I don't know why I always get those mixed up. I shouldn't. But the seagull I softened up or I detailed out more. I listed those two paintings. I did list the first jellyfish that I finished, the white one. Then I worked up a new jellyfish. This one I'm keeping. This is my purple jellyfish with the long curly strands. And this one I like even better because I double-stranded the yarn. This body part is loom knitted, and I don't have a pattern for it. It's just one I made up. I just going off some pictures I had seen because I'm not a crocheter. I did crochet these curly cues, but then a friend of mine just sent me a link showing how I could do it on the loom, because part of the reason I don't crochet is because it's not that I can't understand how to do it. I can. I've done enough sewing and embroidery and ribbon embroidery and cross stitch and stuff for years. It's the arthritis in the hand. That's the same reason why I quit doing the cross stitch. And I still do some ribbon embroidery because it doesn't take as long and it's bigger, but the arthritis in the hands really has been. It gets to me, it's just one of those things. So she showed me how I could do it on a loom, which I really, really thank you, Bonnie, for that. So this one I'm keeping. I'm going to hang him outside somewhere. We just haven't decided where. And like I said, these are listed on Etsy. You can order whatever color you want. And I'll be more than happy to make them for you.
And we have like 5,000 skeins of yarn.
Yes. But thank goodness I don't have to go out and buy, I don't have to go out and buy a ton of yarn right now. Because, and it's been fun working through the bags. I have been working through the different bags and stuff. So, it's not like I bought the stuff and it's just sitting there not being used.
No.
It is being used.
Oh, I know. But, that's what I've always been really impressed, because when you find this stuff on sale, that's when you buy it.
Yeah.
You know? And,
but you don't want to buy so much that you're never going to use it in time. It's like, okay, you can't stock up on paint because paint only lasts so long, or fragrance oil if you're doing candles or wax tarts, or if you're a soap maker or whatever, because it only lasts for so long, the potency. So, but this is the yarn. I'm working through it, and it's carefully stored and stuff. So, but it's nice. Every so often I'll say, "Can you bring in another bag?" And then,
Yep.
That's what he does. So, He did not go fishing last night. You watch the movies? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
His back really was bothering him last night. It still hurts today. It's time for you to take more.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I remind him to take some more leave. He's kind of in what we call a flare-up, where the pain doesn't let up, and it's almost up to a level 10. I'd say probably a good 9 at times. Maybe a 10? What are you saying?
3.
Well, okay, he's going to say 3, but you know, I really marvel at how my husband handles the chronic pain he's in. He never takes it out on me.
Angel.
You know, he doesn't take anything stronger than a leave for right now. He probably won't ever opt to do the narcotic, because we've seen too many people have too many problems. I mean, there's some people who can take it and don't get addicted and do great with it. I'm not saying that at all. You know, chronic pain management, everybody handles pain differently, and I'm not judging anybody that needs more help. You know, yes, if marijuana were legal, he would try that. You know, they're getting closer and closer to legalizing that here. I just read some studies on it. He might try the injections. You know, hopefully he'll give that a shot. But he never takes it out. Yeah, he never takes it out on me. He doesn't take it out on other people. You know, we try the therapy of the Aleve, the walking and stretching and TENS unit, and then, like, you know, Bengay and stuff. So, you know, and in the wintertime he does do some heating pad too. It's just with the heat he hasn't been wanting to. So anyway, today, just pretty much normal day. Got up, let the dogs out. Like I said, it was raining when we first got up, but then it let up enough by the time, you know, within a few minutes of us getting up, we could take the dogs out. And but I've just been working on making another jellyfish. I'm actually getting ahead on some gifts for Christmas and stuff to making me, you know, for my own personal gift giving. What I do whenever I don't have orders I need to complete, I work on gifts for, you know. And took a nap. We ran into town, got the mail, and I want to do a quick review on the Bearextender PC, the high-powered USB Wi-Fi booster. And thank you again. I'm not going to say who did it, but somebody, because I don't have their permission, gifted us with a Amazon gift card, and that's what we used it on. That and a fish grabber. Can I see your fish grabber, huh?
Yeah.
Because this is, like I explained before, because the catfish have the poisonous spines on their fins and stuff that you know, can cause a lot of injuries and stuff. And so this is the kind that Brad got. And you know, it's very nice because it's you'll see on the back here.
Let's go open it up real quick.
So, you know.
Maybe.
Oh yes, look on the back, it's opening up back there, babe.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's excited. And it's perfect because he's going fishing today. Thank you again, you know who you are.
Yes, thank you so
you
much.
You know, I mean, and, you know, and because, you know, even though he's in a lot of pain when he's going down fishing, like he said, it takes his mind off of it, and it's beautiful, and, you know. Whoa! Can I see it? Unless you want to do it on camera.
No, go for it.
So, and then, okay, this is how it is, and then you must pull.
Yep, you just grab it behind the pectoral fins.
Oh, that's very nice.
And that keeps them from whipping around and skewering you.
Well, and didn't I read, too, that this is supposed to be kinder for the catch and release?
Yeah.
you know, because it won't also, some of them, didn't I read some of the fish have a protective slime on their body? So with some of the catch and release, they recommend that you do this, or you use some other kind of tool that's not going to injure the, and this, I know it looks sharp, this is not sharp. These are not sharp, so it's just serrated so you can, you know, there's scales and stuff. So anyway, that's what that is.
Cool.
So very nice. So we got this in, like I said. I'm giving this a try right now. I'm hooked up right now. We hooked up right away, and we hooked up with more bars than we normally do, and faster. Normally I can never get on this time of day. When I'm uploading this, I've been having to hotspot, which is just killing our data. So this looks just like this, and it plugs right into your USB, and you know, it picked up right away.
It just takes the software. You got this.
Yeah, it comes with a disc.
The disc, and you put it in, and takes just a couple minutes to download the software,
and that was it.
Yeah, I was blown away because she has never ever gotten this strong a signal this time of day.
And for $35, you think about that. If you are somewhere like an RV park, and this is just, you can use this anywhere you go. So it, like, say you are an RV who goes all over the country. You can pick up your hotspots. So instead of paying a monthly subscription for Wi-Fi, we're picking up the Wi-Fi that we are provided, but having it come in stronger into our RV. So, you know, I mean, for $35, it pays for itself, more than pays for itself in 1 month.
Oh yeah. And
you know, it's not a reoccurring bill because we don't need another reoccurring bill.
Well, like Comcast is to get the Xfinity Wi-Fi. They've got some Wi-Fi hotspots around here, and that's $55 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and you know, we don't need another bill right now, because you know, right now, you know, we're, you know, on a very living on just his retirement, and you know, like everybody else that's retired and stuff, you know, you live on a fixed income, and you just do the best you can with that, and selling some of our crafts and stuff. So, you know, it's worth it to me to have him home and stuff, because like I said, we've got to do something with the back and all that, you know. But so thank you again. But yeah, one more time, if anybody's looking at getting one, these are on Amazon. I'm sure they're on eBay too. But we paid $35 on Amazon, or the cost was $35. We used a gift card for the Bearextender PC high power USB Wi-Fi booster. So,
well, and one of the things when I was looking for these is very few of these Wi-Fi signal boosters. Very few of them you could actually plug into a USB port.
Yeah. Most of them want you to plug into a router.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like that right now, because you know, we just use laptops.
Mm-hmm.
Or we share a laptop, and then he has a tablet he uses a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you can hook onto your
probably
tablet. So we don't have a router. And the router we had back in Wyoming was really old.
Yeah.
And stuff. We knew for about the last 6 months we were there, it was getting old and getting temperamental, but we didn't want to replace it because we knew we were moving, and, you know,
Yeah.
So I'm very, very happy with this. Thank you. It's you know, it's been kind of hard being without internet, or without reliable. I've obviously been able to get on some, but that's part of the reason I've been staying up so late, is because, you know, that's when the internet, I call it the witching hour, would be about 11:30 in the evening, you know. So you know, this this hopefully will work out well. I will let you guys know in 3-4 days what we think of it. After we have it loaded. So far, so good. I mean, I see my internet kind of going in and out right now. It's probably searching. It's a Saturday. A lot of people are home. A lot of people are using the Wi-Fi. So, tonight Brad is cooking brats, and I'm not sure what else. I'll probably do some rice mix, and even if you're having beans, I love him some pork and beans. What can I say?
Baked beans.
Okay, baked beans.
Yeah.
I'm not such a fan. Love him some pork and beans. I go through phases like that. Right now I'm like not liking any kind of hot dog stuff, but I'm gonna eat the brats tonight.
Well, there's some stroganoff left over.
Yeah, had that for lunch, had that for dinner last night. No. But anyway, Brad did laundry. I gotta go back and fold it when it cools off a little bit. I don't want to go back to right now. It's a little warm because, we're running with just one AC, and that works. I mean, we make it work. Somebody asked, one of the questions that did come in was, how do we handle the humidity? And being from Wyoming, it's a dry heat. Dry heat.
I always love that about when they talk about Arizona. It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat.
Yeah. Well,
we just make do. We knew it was humid moving here. Now, I've been back to Wisconsin and stuff as a kid because we have family that lives back there in the summertime, and I remember how humid it was. We did our research. We talked to people and stuff. It doesn't do any good to complain about it all the time. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. I mean, okay, it might be humid and stuff here in the summertime, but come this winter when everybody else is frozen, and also to me, the humidity and the moisture means life. Because being from Wyoming, and I lived there all my life, and Brad just about did. I mean, he's been there since he was 4. It's very barren. There's not very many trees, only up in the mountains and stuff. This is very barren. The grass dies very quickly, goes brown very quickly. Very high fire risk because of it. But you don't have all the greenery. And even the bugs and stuff. Yes, they're bigger. And they're plentiful.
Yes, they are.
But it means life, okay? And also it's just kind of the chain. With the bugs and stuff come the abundance of birds, the abundance of lizards. Yes, probably the abundance of snakes, but we've been blessed so far and haven't encountered any. And just the abundance of marine life and animal life, and just, it's just
life.
Just life. The sunshine, I mean, I don't know. And like I said, we were lucky. My dear friend Marcy gifted us with a dehumidifier, a small one that works out wonderful for this RV.
Yes, it does.
It takes care of most of the RV. Then my youngest daughter sent us and gifted us with a small rechargeable dehumidifier that you use in the back, and when it's full, the crystals in that window are a pale pink, and then you plug it in, and it basically kind of dries them out, recharges it, and then they're dark blue. So
that sucker gets hot when it's recharged.
It does too. It gets quite warm. But those two work well, and it does help really cut down the temperature. We do run with just one AC because the other one is leaking, and we couldn't figure out how. And anyway, we're on a 30 amp, even though this is a 50 amp RV. So we run one at a time anyway. So we just, we have fans. We just circulate it through, and we make do. It doesn't doing good for us to complain. We signed up for this. When it gets real hot, Brad usually has his shirt off inside. And we will wet down our t-shirts, or I do. I don't know if he has. He'll spray himself. But I'll take off my t-shirt and wet it down and put it back on, and you're in front of a fan. It cools you down.
Yes, it does.
And it keeps you cool for quite a few hours. And that's something I was doing back in Wyoming, because we lived for a long time in apartments that did not have AC. So, you just, when we were up on the upper floor, so you just learn to, handle the heat. I don't know, we do like it here. It's pretty, and we like it.
It's something completely different than what we've grown up with. I mean, you live in the same place forever and ever. And, I don't know how many people would say, oh, God, it's so beautiful there. But, we've been looking at the same thing for years and years. And, it just, you kind of lose the thrill, of being there.
It does. And I know there's people that probably lived in Florida all their life and are just so sick of seeing the same stuff. They're sick of seeing the armadillos and the alligators and the manatees and whatnot. They're probably tired of the tourists and the bugs and etc. I mean, and they'll go to Wyoming, and we knew some people that actually had moved. A couple of different friends of ours had moved from Florida to Wyoming area and just loved it. It's just all about experiencing something different.
Yeah.
It's a chance for a start over and a chance for better life. A do-over. You find yourself going, I just really don't like the life I have right now. I don't like what I'm surrounded with. I don't like just, the atmosphere. I'm not saying Wyoming's a bad place. It isn't.
Yeah.
It's got its good qualities, it's got its bad qualities, like every place. Like this place, too.
Yeah.
It's got its good and it's got its bad.
Yeah.
So.
Remember, we probably already told them this story, but when we went up to go through Custer State Park in South Dakota, and we're looking for the buffalo, and we see all those cars parked, and we get excited because we think they're buffalo.
Yeah.
And there's 300 people taking pictures of prairie dogs.
Yeah. See, prairie dogs are all over. I mean, they're all over. And they do make a barking sound. They're very funny. You'll be riding past, like, on your bike, and you'll hear them. And you look up ahead, and they're popping out of their holes, and they're just kind of like, and making their sound warning. And then if you look behind you, those ones have popped back up because you've gone past, but the ones that you're right by are all down because,
Yeah.
So, yeah. And antelope, yes, antelope are everywhere out there.
Oh, man.
So. But anyway, we're having a good day.
Yes, we are.
I'm feeling better and back on my water pills. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, God. It's all worked out. So happy about that.
Yep. Every day with you is a good day.
Oh, you're so sweet. You are.
It's an act.
Right. Yeah. He's always told me that. And like, when's he going to quit acting? It's been pretty soon 28 years, people. Brad's birthday's on August 12th, by the way, everybody.
Oh, no.
Yes, his birthday.
No.
Yes, him going to be 60.
Oh, yeah. You are so full of it.
Yeah, he's going to be 56. Kind of long in tooth there.
I know, but I'm still glad I'm married to an older lady.
Ha! Liar. I'm 52.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's what she tells everybody.
You guys know that. Born 1964, thank you.
That's what she tells everybody.
But anyway, his birthday is the 12th. Our anniversary's on the 13th. Yep. And my granddaughter's birthday is on the 15th.
Well,
It's bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. Well, and I've told several people that there are more people born in August than any other month of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And, people say, I wonder why that is. The only thing I can think of is a
Cold
lot
weather.
of Christmas parties.
Cold weather too.
Yes.
Men done hunting, came back home. He made me do it.
Oh, I'm sweet innocent.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Get you uploaded. Yeah. Love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship. And I think you're awesome. Say goodbye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.